Hey, it's April from the Noble Garden. Today is October the 18th, and unfortunately they are predicting my first frost date. Was not expecting it this soon. Not very happy about it. I was hoping to have another week, but it was predicted to be around the 21st anyways, 21st, 23rd, so it's really not that far off. So I'm out here assessing the plants, trying to decide which ones I want to cover up and which ones I'm okay with giving up on for the season. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to water the garden, because when you watered it in the morning, it actually, the sun's going to warm up the soil, and it's actually going to give your plants a little warmth. And then this afternoon around 5, I'll come and completely cover up the plants I want to save with either a sheet. You know, I have a lot of this black landscape fabric I can also cover with that. You just want to cover it, you know, until in the morning when it's going to be warm enough. Because tomorrow, you know, it's going to be in the 50s, 60. So it gets warm enough in the afternoons. It's just too cold and at night for it. And they're calling for frost the next 3 nights. And then after that, it actually warms back up and the nights are fine. And the things that I'm covering up will be just fine. So that's one reason why there's a few things I don't want to give up on. And I'm going to take you around and we'll talk about each plant. So my fall garden, I haven't really shown you guys a whole bunch about it. As we're walking through, we can talk about it. But this right here has some broccoli, and it also has some radishes in there. Now those things are going to be just fine with this cold snap. However, these are potatoes. No, I did not plant them, but this used to be the potato bed. And the potatoes didn't do very well, but these sprouted up, and we're just kind of curious about them. So this is one thing I'm going to water, and then I'm going to cover. It does look like they got a touch of frost last night, so I don't know. But we're going to try and save them because I'm curious of what they can do. The next thing is my green beans. Green beans are frost tender. So I am going to pick them all off, and if they die because of the frost this week, then I'm done with them. There's too many of them. It's too big of an area. I am not going to attempt to cover that up. However, this right here is a pepper plant that we have impatiently been waiting on. I will cover this up because I do want this. This is my Sugar Rush Peach, and I do want it to survive. This is the only pepper that I'm going to attempt to save. The rest are over here, and the plants are falling down, and I've just had enough of the peppers. So I'm going to go ahead and pick them all. And if the rest of the plant dies because of the frost, then it dies. Same with the flowers. I'm not covering them up any up. I'm going to come out here and cut me a bunch to make bouquets. But if they die, then I'm going to let them die. So a few other things that I planted for the fall were some peas. We like snow peas. They didn't germinate very well, and I don't think I have any more, but the few that did pop up, I want to keep. And they are tender. They're frost tender. They're not, I'm sorry. These peas are not tender, so they will not die in the freeze. Guys, sometimes words are hard, right? I have the hardest time speaking sometimes. I think I get to speaking too fast and jumble words, but peas can tolerate frost. Okay, so let me show you some more fall crops that I put in that can also tolerate this frost. So here I have some spinach. This right here, if you see this in my garden, we have a lot of wild onions around here, and they pop up everywhere. But these little guys right here are spinach, and they will be fine. This right here is cabbage. Cabbage will be fine. My morning glory never gave us flowers. This was a moonflower. I'm sad. We really like moonflowers, but oh well. Ooh. Now, we had a slight frost last night, and it looks like my sweet potatoes did not enjoy that. I'm going to put my hand under here and check them and see how big these remainder are. And if they're not big enough, then this is something else I want to cover up and protect. These are more peppers. Like I said, I'm just going to harvest and kind of see what happens to them. This is another green bean plant. The way it's growing up, this trellis is kind of hard for me to do anything with. Okra, I am not saving. it's already been dying. It has not liked the cooler nights we've had. So I'm going to pick the remaining okra off that are good, and the okra's coming down. This is cabbage as well for the fall garden. It is the purple kind. That's why it's probably hard to see. And it will be good as well. So down this aisle, we had some tomatoes that I pruned back and attempted to save, hoping that we would have, a late frost, and we're not. So they're not going to make it. I'm not going to pull them up today, but I'll just leave them there. So this right here are my, this is cauliflower. It's the purple cauliflower and then the white cauliflower. Some of it didn't do very well. My seedlings weren't the best, and it's the reason why some of these didn't do well. They're going to be fine with the frost. But I'll just show you what I put in. Some of this is broccoli now that we're looking at, and we got some chard. And then this is a lot of kale. Kale is totally fine with frost, guys. So I'm most definitely not going to mess with it. And the kale's actually gotten much bigger. Very cool. Look at the onions that are coming up. Onions right now should be fine with this light frost. The next bed is my garlic, and I don't see any of it that has started to sprout, so it will be fine as well. So there's a little view on my fall garden and my plans to protect what I want to that's not going to survive the frost. Remember, water the garden in the morning, come back in the afternoon and cover up what you want to save. If for some reason you can't do that, you didn't know a frost was coming, and you come out first thing in the morning really, really early to help with the frost damage, you can also spray lightly the leaves with water, and that might help as well. I hope this information was helpful. And remember, if you like my videos, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you.